Okay, are we live? Hey, everybody. This is Cindy Baker, productivity coach, keynote speaker, ADHD strategist, and I am so thrilled to be with you here today. Thank you for showing up and being willing to do what it takes to improve your life and your business. So, today we're going to talk about procrastination. And I don't want to put it off any longer. I'm just kidding. Procrastination, how to procrastination proof your business. Is that a way? I don't think that's correct grammatically, but basically how to stop putting things off and start taking action today. So if you are here live, please say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching the replay, just say hashtag replay, whatever platform you're on. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, all the things to help me keep this message going out for free to all those who need to hear it. So good to be here. I know the comments are usually kind of slow coming in, but I just want to lay it out here. If procrastination were an Olympic sport, most of us would have a gold medal, right? It's something. I have ADHD and I work with a lot of people with ADHD. So that is a real struggle for us, but it's a struggle for everybody. Um, so you know what you need to do, but somehow you scroll social media instead, or you suddenly feel the urge to reorganize your entire office and convince yourself that you're going to be more in the mood later. I'll just do it later. I don't really feel like it right now. Sound familiar? So today we're diving in to why we procrastinate, how to break free from it, and how to start getting things done, even if you've always struggled with focus. So let me know if you're here. Put a little fire emoji in the comments if you're ready to finally tackle procrastination head on. Um, and replay people, please comment. You can just let me know that you're watching the replay. Just say hashtag replay. And I do circle back around and read those. So if you're ready to finally tackle procrastination, that's the kind of people that are going to see the most progress. People who are ready. So why do we do it? Why do we put things off? It's not laziness. It's usually a mix of fear, overwhelm, and the way our brain is wired. So, there's a lot of reasons, but we're going to look at three of the biggest reasons that people procrastinate. One is fear of failure, which is really perfectionism in disguise. I've struggled with this one. You don't start because you're afraid it won't be perfect. You just keep tweaking things instead of launching. And you tell yourself, I'll do it when I have more time. I want to have more time to do it right. I'm so guilty of this. But start before you're ready. I, I need to remind myself sometimes of a mantra that I repeat often to my coaching group, and that is that done beats perfect. Done beats perfect. It's better to just get something out into the world imperfect than to not do it at all. And somebody else beat you to it, right? So, yeah, write that in the comments. Done beats perfect. Yes, exactly. So overwhelm, the where do I start problem, right? That's another reason we procrastinate. When a task feels too big, your brain just shuts down, right? You tell yourself, um, I'll start when I have more time. You wait for motivation to kick in, but it never does. That's another one of my mantras. I always say waiting for motivation is never a good strategy. So what's the solution? We'll break tasks down into micro steps. I mean, many, many steps, not break tasks into 3 steps. I mean, it could be 25 steps just so that they feel manageable. Um, So let me ask you this. What's one big task that feels overwhelming to you right now? Um, Drop it below and then I can circle back around and help you break it down. We can do it together because sometimes just writing it down gives you some power over it, right? And another reason we put things off is just that whole idea of instant gratification, the dopamine trap. Your brain craves easy wins like scrolling social media or snacking instead of working. um, and procrastination gives short term relief, but it gives you long term stress. So the more you avoid a task, the harder it feels. It makes itself worse. Um, so you can use some dopamine hacks to make your work feel more rewarding, and that really helps. So what's one way that you can make an important task fun? Like maybe music, or give yourself a reward, maybe do a co-working session. If you got some ideas on that, or some plans, put those in the comments so other people can see. But make what you have to do fun so that dopamine kicks in. So you need a procrastination proof system. Um, now that we've talked a little bit about why we procrastinate, we need to talk about how to stop it. One thing that I've mentioned before is the 5-minute rule. You know, if something feels overwhelming, just commit to doing it for just 5 minutes. That's it. Just 5 minutes. And you think, well, I can't accomplish anything for 5 minutes. There's a method to this madness. So just trust me on it. Once you start, it's easier to keep going. But you're tricking your brain into action with a tiny commitment because your brain says, okay, I'm not going to resist this because it's only 5 minutes. And then you get going and the momentum kicks in. So think of a task that you've been putting off. Like, what's the smallest, tiny little step that you can do in 5 minutes? Write that in the comments, or write it on a piece of paper. But think of the one small part of it that you could just do for 5 minutes that'll at least move you forward a little tiny bit. Another strategy is the future you mindset. So the way it works is you ask yourself, what would future me want to do right now? Would future you thank you for scrolling social media? Or would future you be relieved that you finally got started? Now, every small action today makes future success easier. So let me know in the comments. Even if you're watching the replay, put in the comments, I'm showing up for future me. If you're committing to progress today, just right. I'm showing up for future me, or just put future me. Another thing that you've probably heard of is the body double trick. And it's an ADHD friendly hack is when you work alongside somebody. It's called body doubling, and it helps you stay accountable. You don't even have to be doing the same thing, but just knowing that they're there to kind of notice if you go off the rails makes you a little more accountable. And even virtual co-working or a 30-minute focus call with a friend works. So tag a friend that you'd like to co-work with this week. Tag them on this post. Now, another important thing to think about when we think about procrastination is your environment. You want to create an anti-procrastination environment. Set up your space for focus. Remove distractions before starting. That means putting your phone on silent. Maybe when I'm doing a deep focus session, I'll put it in the other room. Use timers to keep yourself engaged. So what's the one thing in your environment that distracts you? Think about that. Just start with that one thing. How can you remove it or reduce it? Put it in the comments if you want some feedback. What's one thing in your environment that distracts you? So make procrastination a thing of the past. It does not have to be something that you just live with. It doesn't have to control your business or your life. Use the 5-minute rule to get started on something. Think about future you and make decisions that help you based on your future you. Find an accountability partner, keep you on track. Set up your environment for success. All of these things will help. So, which one of these procrastination busting strategies are you going to commit to today? Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments. What are you going to commit to today? Just pick one. And if you're really done with procrastination and you're tired of being stuck and you want some ADHD friendly strategies to help you manage your attention, boost your focus, your productivity, help you get those high impact tasks done in half the time and finally make more money in your business without burning out. You want that, I would love to chat with you about my coaching program. And I'll share how I can help you stay on track in your business. So just DM the word action. Just put the word action. Now, this is not an automated thing. There's no bot that's going to send you something. It's really me coming back and reading these comments. And I will connect with you and see if we can schedule a time. There's no obligation to join my coaching. If you just want to find out more about it, the best way is for me to talk with you because each person's situation is different. Now, I do have a new coaching program. It's brand new and it's awesome. And the entry level is very affordable. So please reach out if that's something that you're interested in. If you get results a whole lot easier, a whole lot faster through this coaching program than you can on your own. So tag a friend who needs to hear this and like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. Again, I'm Cindy Baker. I'm a keynote speaker. If your organization needs a speaker for an event, please reach out. I'm booking currently for this year. I'm a productivity coach and ADHD strategist, and I share tips about how to manage your time, your energy, and your focus. I do that on stages and I do it right here with you. So thanks for hearing me out today, hanging out with me. Now go take action, take one of those things and do it. Let's all get things done. Hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your week.